India wants to grow its gross domestic product by 2/3 in the next 5 years in order to overtake Germany as the world's fourth largest economy. But officials say restrictive corporate laws have become hurdles to expansion and job creation. Now the government is relaxing rules meant to prevent corruption to allow businesses to come forward without the fear of prosecution. It's planning to decriminalise procedural lapses that, under current rules, are considered tax evasion. That's expected to encourage firms to be more honest in reporting mistakes. The government's planning to do the same with anti-money laundering regulations. And these steps are all part of the government's goal of growing India's yearly output to $5 trillion from just under $3 trillion last year. Well, Ishan Garg is in New Delhi and he tells us more about the government's plans and how it's expected to affect the economy.
New Delhi is of the view that businesses should not be looked at with suspicion. Instead, the wealth creators should be given the opportunity to come clean in cases of income tax offences. The announcement comes just days before the union budget is due in the Indian Parliament. Experts say the new announcement will be seen favourably by India's corporates, and it will also provide the government exchequer a cash boost. India has found itself in a precarious position where its fiscal deficit is growing steadily, but experts say it must spend more to generate economic activity. Last year, New Delhi gave massive corporate tax cuts, which has not revived the country's so-called animal spirits. In the upcoming budget, it is expected that the government could slash personal income tax rates in hopes that it will provide India's middle class with expendable income. The Indian economy is experiencing its worst phase in 6 years, with its growth rate steadily falling and inflation rate climbing over the central bank's tolerance limit. The Indian government is working on 46 provisions which it says will help India's corporates. It says these measures will ensure that India's corporates are served monetary fines for economic offences instead of jail time. The critics have argued that the new measures, along with tax cuts, will not yield the benefits the government is hoping for. They say a more prudent way would be for the government to make direct cash transfers or boost employment through investments in infrastructure. Experts hope that budget will be announced on 31st of January will focus more on India's lower income groups and less on the corporate.